my name is Hannah and welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome to my YouTube channel if this is your first time watching any of my videos. But today I will be getting into the famous Qatar Grand Prix, and it's time for Track Trauma with Hannah. And like I said in the last YouTube video, if I'm looking over here, it's just I'm trying to make sure I have everything correct. I don't want to say anything wrong. And if it's wrong, please don't come after me, please. The first Grand Prix was held in 2021 after it being a replacement for the 2021 Australian Grand Prix due to them not holding it because of COVID. The track length is 5.149 kilometers or 3.367 miles. It is a 57 lap race and also holds a sprint during the weekend as well. Lando Norris currently holds the fastest lap at the circuit with a 1 minute, 22 seconds, and .384. A fun fact is that McLaren achieved the world fastest pit stop in 1.8 seconds at the 2023 Qatar Grand Prix. Time to get into the track trauma. Based on where it is extremely hot. Drivers compare it to Singapore's how physically demanding it is on them. When it was previously held in October, even with the sun down, many drivers struggled. In 2023, when it was held in October, Esteban, he threw up in his helmet for a couple times. I heard that he threw up for a whole lap, which is crazy. Logan Sargent, he retired due to heat stroke and dehydration, but I also know he was struggling from flu symptoms previously, but still not cute. Alex Albon, after the race, he went to the medical center for heat exhaustion or heat exposure. And then Lance, he said in interviews that he was passing out in the car and he suffered from blurred vision as well. I heard stuff that people were passing out in the corners during that race. And many drivers like Lando Norris, Oscar Piastri, Max, Charles Leclerc, they were all saying that that was the most physically demanding race of their lives or their careers. And then some trauma for the McLaren people or Lando Norris fans. Last year at the 2024 Qatar Grand Prix, Lando Norris got a 10-second stop and go penalty because he failed to slow during yellow flags. And now on to the good stuff of the Qatar Grand Prix. Oscar Piastri took his first win in Formula One at the Qatar Sprint. That's why there's the quote, because a lot of people say it's not a real win in Formula One, but it also created the big joke that he won something before Lando Norris did on anything. Lando, before that, had never won a sprint, never won a race, and there was a whole joke that Oscar did it before him. But Oscar's win in the sprint, his big first win, was kind of overshadowed by Max Verstappen winning his third World Drivers' Championship during the sprint. The track and the race overall can provide a lot of overtakes and a lot of action, especially into the first corner. That's where I remember seeing a lot of action happen into that first corner. Just this year, for this race, Pirelli introduced a maximum stint limit for the tires. They can only run for a maximum of 25 laps, and then they have to be changed. So the drivers will have to pit at least twice. They could pit more due to safety cars and stuff like that, but they have to come in and change their tires twice. And due to the disqualification from last week at the Las Vegas Grand Prix and Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri not achieving any points, Max is now level on points with Oscar and only 24 points behind Lando Norris in the World Drivers' Championship. So this weekend could be very, very, very interesting for the championship overall. And honestly, I can't wait for it. But that is all for today, and I hope you enjoyed watching, and I hope you come back for the next one for the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. Because what do you mean next week is the last race of the season? But that's it. Thank you for watching. Bye. So the first Grand Prix was held in 2020. It's gonna be a great day. The first Grand Prix was held in the track length is the track length is maxi. No. I'm gonna have to cut so much out.